How's it going, Andre? I hope you're having a great weekend. I just saw your post analysis and I was looking at the same group as well. I was interested in the OZ. It had a good correlation and the pairs were so in sync. So I just thought of maybe giving my feedback and my read on how I was looking at it. Let's dive into it. Yeah, I agree with you with the flow, that move, OZ card at that move. And pound Aussie that move. I think yen was good as well. Although yen was more of a leader, it had already made its way up, so I wasn't really interested in the Aussie yen, and not until, like you mentioned, it comes and maybe props that area around. Yeah, Aussie was really good pair. And since the USD was also weak, so I thought maybe it would be better to do my analysis from the USD group. So if you see the USD group, we also have a good correlation. It's that move there, that move there, that move there, and that move there. So then I decided to watch or monitor my pullback and everything from the USD group. This is just a preference I made. So as I can see, you made your attempt around those areas. I was also thinking of participating in there, but the fact that this was our V formation, I needed a price to at least hold. Maybe we have a first time buyer, let them give them a form and then come for the dash. As you can see on New Zealand USD, we did have a buyer, and the buyer was coming to test that SNR. So yeah, this one was a good attempt. I would have made this attempt. I didn't participate in any of the trades. I was just monitoring them because I wasn't convinced yet to see a good synchronized pullback. And then with the Euro USD, you would argue to say that was your last buyer. If at all we take him as our last buyer, then we had a lopsided, last sell I mean. We had a lopsided V formation, so I was expecting for a 4 more tests and go back. So I didn't want to participate in those areas either. Then with USD Swiss, I wasn't even trying to consider it. I just let it be. Then with your entries, let me just go to the 1 hour. Yeah, just continuing, and then we are on the 1 hour. I see your attempt was around that area here where I just put a circle. I think I also made an attempt on Euro USD rather, not the Aussie USD. And I'll just copy a bit further into that. But I was seeing that was our last buyer. Price came all the way, then seeing that struggle of a buyer. I didn't wanna take parts around those areas as well. I was tempted. You can see it's the same with the New Zealand USD. We had a 100% deformation. Then I thought maybe that was a test, and buying just from those end price area would be a bit risk for me. Hence why I opted to go for Euro USD because it had a nice better price action around those areas. As you can see, that was our last guy, then price dropped. Some sort of a set 1, set 2, but inability to make any further loss. Then I saw a seller struggle. Then price shot up, but immediately came back, some sort of a dash, then went back up, but the response was too strong, so I had to wait. Then buyers came in again. Then I saw the sellers starting to struggle. I was unable to grab it from this area. Instead, after that strong candle move, I thought maybe this is the time. Then I did my entry just there. This was before New York open. But as I saw a struggle on the lower time frame and I saw market wasn't open, I decided to scratch it. And I didn't attempt any further from there. Seeing it came lower, I thought maybe this was a dash. It went up, and again from there, so I was waiting for a pullback or some test to that area and continue with the buys. It reversed back, and I just quit watching this pair. So going back to the Aussie USD did. I think attempting, I think it was on this pair you attempted to sell. That was a logical attempt as I would have done that. Seeing that we had 100% V and a struggling buyer, that was a logical attempt, even though it didn't play out. And I agree, you could have removed some profits around those areas there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it on this one. Those are my few comments I had to put across. Then on the pounder, the pound Aussie. Let me just make it a bit bigger. You see, we had that move there. Then on the first leg, and just go to the 1 hour. I think the first entry was a bit aggressive, but as you said, the way it came so fast, it was a good attempt to see it even reverse back the same momentum. As you see, that was our pullback. It's the one I wasn't giving any discounts, then buyer took it off. And I think you made your attempts just right there, seeing this buyer. That was so aggressive. I would have, for me personally, I would have waited and did an attempt around those areas like you did with your second entry. Otherwise, your management was on point. I like how, regardless of the risks that were involved, you still managed and protected your capital. That was impressive. Well done on that one. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Also, I wanted to thank you on the fact that you saw persistence in using Asian low and Asian high prices. Like you really take note and put into account in your analysis the Asia, not really the Asian low, but let me just say the session lows and session highs. Yeah, I've adopted that and implemented it in my trading. It really is helping me. I have started respecting those levels as well. If anything, I'm in a trade and I see it's approaching a previous low, session high, I take an action, at least either book some partials or put my stops to break even and whatnot. And this is all from watching your videos and your analysis. Anyway, thank you so much. Looking forward to your feedback or concerns on these few points I laid across. Cheers, mate, and enjoy your weekend. See you next week.